Welcome to your reading, Cardinal signs. This is about what advice would your future self give you about your current situation for December 2020. Cardinal signs are Aries, Cancer, Capricorn, and Libra. I'm so proud of you for confronting the mysteries in your soul. My name is Esoterica. This is Unsolved Mysteries Tarot. We will be digging into what your situation is, what are the details of the situation, what are your expectations, consciously and unconsciously, what's the advice, and if you heed the advice, what's the short-term outcome, and what's the long-term outcome. Okay, a couple more shuffles. And we will dig right in. I'm seeing a sharing. There's a male and a female, and there's a sharing of, I want to say, a plate, and there's nervousness in my gut. Alright, did I say it? Okay, so your situation is the Eight of Wands reverse. This is the first thing I would think of is the lack of communication. So I'm just going to get all of these cards out on the table, and then I'll go into the channeling. The details, the Moon card, so the details are shrouded in mystery. What you expect unconsciously is for the secrets to be revealed, or to not go in to check it out at all is actually what I'm getting. What you consciously expect is this King of Swords, so you expect some sort of, I hear, liberation and fairness. Your advice is the Ten of Wands reverse, so drop it. Your short-term outcome is the Strength, so that's a willpower and confronting your demons. And your long-term outcome is the Two of Swords reverse, so this is the ability to make a decision without mulling over it. Alright. So if I said consciously, what you consciously expect twice, what I meant is what you unconsciously expect and then what you consciously expect. So real quick, there's hope and healing and miracles and all that at the bottom of the deck. So we know what we're dealing with for sure. We are healing some type of mental, emotional wound. I heard something about a flight of fancy, whatever that means. So your situation with the Eight of Wands reverse. Why is this Eight of Wands reverse? They're not communicating because they're mad at each other. Squaring energies. They're not communicating because they're mad at each other. Oh, man. The tree lieth barren. Okay, so what is this about? I can feel it. There's a lot of emotional discomfort and anxiety about sharing. What is this, though? Give us a better clue, please, Spirit. Alright, I'm going to try this 3 more times and then just grab one. Right here. So stillness. Okay, so that's indicative of the Eight of Wands reverse is a lack of movement, lack of forward motion. So what needs to happen here is some sort of communication and overcoming the fear of taking your first step. But I actually just got that the stillness actually is for a reason. There is some reflecting going on here, and that's the reason why we're getting into this reading, right? Just to digest all of this information, to process it, and then we can come out the other end just stronger and better. So let's go on to your next card. The details about the situation is the moon. So the thing is that we're lacking the details of the situation. We're going within to find the details of the situation, meaning that taking time to reflect and seek answers within yourself and just see what you can pull out of the batter, whatever that means to you. Wow, there is definitely a lot of fear here. I'm not quite sure what this has to do with sharing. It could possibly be me sharing emotions. Is it sharing? Oh, yeah, it's sharing emotions. Okay, you're a cardinal sign, so you really want to take the first step, but who are you dealing with? Oof. All right, let's see exactly who or what you're dealing with. It's a Cancer, even though there's a Scorpio on the card. So with you being a cardinal sign, it's actually unlike you to be nervous, something about being rectified. You want to be rectified about taking action. So you may be dealing with a sign or another person or a situation that's out of your control. So it's because of the flexibility of the situation, and you really want to be sure of the shortcomings. Okay, let's see. What is this moon? What's this moon? Love. So you're dealing with sharing feelings of abundance. Okay, why is it? I really want to dig into this, but we can do that in an extended reading or a private reading, or else we'll be here all day. Because it is Unsolved Mysteries Tarot. Okay, so unconsciously, you expect this all to work out for you without doing the work, actually. So the High Priestess is also a Pisces card, and it's a card of duality. It's a card of higher consciousness and lower consciousness. I'm hearing you're expecting this situation to remain in its lower ego, which would make sense. Pisces dealing with the dissolution of ego. I'm getting a lot of information here. Do you think you're going to sleep it off? Avoid sleeping it off. Because this is unconscious. I'm digging up your unconscious right now. So, oh, you're not sure that you're unconscious of it because it's unconscious. You really need to tread through those waters. That's something from spirit or something that you are thinking about yourself. I'm not here to tell you what to do. I'm just here to dig up your shit, basically, for you and with you. There is tremendous fear here. What is this about? You guys are going to know what it's about. Because it's bubbling up to the surface. I'm going to grab for these sacred destiny oracle cards I've been using, but there's a resistance. There's an energetic resistance. So does that mean that I need to dig in deeper or no? I'll leave that up to you. Just definitely going with the vibes here. So what you consciously expect is this King of Swords. So you're expecting leadership, fairness, facts. You're expecting this King of Swords to stand for something consciously, like you're aware that you're doing this. There's a lot of boundaries. Okay, I got it. So what's happening in this situation is you're afraid to share some sort of love or emotion, and you're contemplating it, and you kind of expect it all to blow over someday. But the thing is, you're a cardinal sign who wishes to take action and doesn't necessarily always have a whole ton of follow through, and you are dealing with somebody of a fixed nature, but it's changeable at the same time, and that's confusing to you. You're dealing with somebody, wow, you can see through them, and they have a dual nature. And what fixed means is, if you don't already know, is they're unwavering in their convictions, earthy in their convictions. I'm not sure what that means. So situation, your details, unconsciously, consciously. Advice is this Ten of Swords reverse. Get it over with. How? What do you mean get it over with? The situation is going to require you to open up if you desire the fruitfulness in it. Yeah, power. So this is also Aquarian energy with this power here in the lightning. Aquarius being ruled by Uranus, so there needs to be a sudden enlightenment, sudden change. Attack it like a lightning rod. That sounds so vague. It sounds so vague, but you're going to know what that means. There's an emotional undercurrent here that I'm feeling. It's low. And it's coming from outside of me. This is like a force field. The advice. What's the advice about this power? I'm doing a collective for everyone, but I just got a really specific message about the electricity bill and turning the lights off. I don't see any financial cards here. So your your short-term term outcome is the Strength card here. There is creativity here, friendliness. This is about willpower, though. To pull yourself up out of the hole and believe in your manifesting abilities. That's if the advice is heeded. If you heed the advice, then what's going to happen is it will just make you a more concrete being, concrete in your nature, more trustworthy, loyal. Okay, so what is this about? Short-term outcome, if the advice is heeded. Here it is, taking risks. Action. Opportunity. And abundance. This is about not knowing if you're good enough. Yeah, this is an inadequacy. Okay, so if I can just share real quick, something personal to me that may inspire you. Whenever I feel inadequate is when I do the most confronting myself. Because if it's a thought or a feeling, there's actually only past experience there to go off of. So these moments create opportunities to test it. You can think of your life as an experience, you know? An opportunity to experiment with things. So your long-term outcome, like I said, like I remember saying in the beginning, is this. Being able to make these heavy decisions without mulling it over in your head. Faster. Being able to faster align your intent with your emotions, with your thoughts, and being able to delegate the situation. That's not what I wanted to say, but being able to, it's delegate the situation. Okay, more about this long-term outcome. Inner peace. Well, that about wraps it up, doesn't it? All right, if you liked the reading, please feel free to subscribe to this channel, share it out, comment, tell me how it went for you so it can reach more people. And it's really strange, I'm just being super candid here. odd. All right, thanks for watching.